Yeah, I can hear you, Clem Fandan.
Episode
120 now.
Amnesia.
Please.
Some do Sudokus to keep the brain limber, but there's little you can do when you struggle to remember. It's episode 129, Amnesia.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Corn Freak. No, you did not lose your hearing. We're ready. We're gonna do the quick monologue. Okay. Now we are set. The bumper was heaven. 7 minutes in heaven. 100%. Okay. Alright, so monologue. We're going to kick things off really quick. Start off our wonderful Saturday night. This is the Saturday Night Delight, and I welcome you to it. Have you heard about this? The screw worm that's going around. I hate it. I think it's scum. If a screw worm were right here, I would exactly screw that worm, says Soy Teresa. I was reading that the way that they're trying to combat the spread of screwworm is to release the sterile screwworm into the environment, and of course you know what that method is. The worms fuck. So that's what's going on there. And I also want to say screw that worm, and I wouldn't screw that worm. The flies fuck. They do. It's 100% true. I also in other news here in Carlsbad, there was recently an article, or it was an article and series of pictures on MSN.com published 4 days ago. Yes, I assume you all saw this. Yeah, the person was commenting on the beauty of the Carlsbad Caverns, and they said that the grand room is bigger than 6 football fields. And yeah, that's what they said. Well, it's also better than 6,000 football fields. So, thank you. And finally, in closing out our caverns news, they're called, what is it? The Bud Board Cannabis Shop is going to be opening a cannabis dispensary right near the caverns. Yeah, I mean, this is what they're going to do. And I just worry about people getting high and trying to go into the caverns and, trying to make a gravity bong in the Mirror Lake, or getting completely zooted and telling their friends they saw the bottom of the bottomless pit or something like that. And I just want to say that the Carlsbad Caverns, please everybody, it's not for smoking bowls. It's for Colonel Tom Bowles. So, thank you very much. All right, that's it. That's the monologue. Let's get him out here. You know him. You love him. Please don't shove him, because you'll never be above him. He's debonair with 3-foot hair. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Pepito.
Pepito mi corazón.
Debonair, 3-foot hair. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Pepito. I'm gonna start streaming again. That was crazy. I'm repositioning the chat so I can see it. Pepito, what was that?
You tell me, Conda. You are in control of the audio visuals.
And Soy Teresa
Sequencing.
does bring out a good point. Oh, but the phone was ringing also during all of that chaos. So if you were the one that called the Caveman News hotline, please call back. And
Yeah.
Sweet Teresa says, if he blames me for distracting with anime stories, I swear to God, I don't know exactly what it was. Oh, shit! Here we go.
Phone call.
Hello. They hung up. Okay. Well, maybe a third time. Pepito, we got so flustered. I forgot to properly welcome you by asking the eternal question, Pepito, how are you? Please speak now.
Oh my god. So
So
good.
good.
Beautiful.
Out of this world.
Then we're off to a great start. Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Doreen said that whoever just called left a message. Can you plug it in?
Oh, for real? Good.
All right. Doreen says the message should be here and plugged in. Let's hear what the caller had to say.
Hey, Pepito. Big fan here. So I was wondering if you could go into detail about what happened after your escape from Artesia and if you were planning on seeking revenge upon the Bulldog Brotherhood. Thank you and God bless.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, caller. Pepito, I guess that call was for you.
Wow. What a beautiful, lovely voice. The torment, the hellish environments I had to endure during that
Oh
time
my gosh, we saw. Avid
in
viewers.
Fartesia.
Ugh, nasty. It smells like cows
Ugh.
and gas. So,
Well,
oil or whatever.
I was finally out of there.
Yeah.
I caught a ride with the Navajo semi truck.
Okay.
There's a driver named Al,
Wow.
and he took me straight to Carlsbad, where I belonged.
Yeah, thank heavens for Al. That rules. The
he's
caller was
so
also
cool.
asking if you had any plans to seek revenge against
Possibly-
the
oh yeah.
Bulldog Brotherhood, and I don't want you to incriminate yourself or to pre-warn your adversaries, but
Yes. No plans as of yet. Revenge is a dish best served cold,
okay,
and
wonderful.
I know a lot of great chefs
Yeah,
who know other great chefs,
right.
and
Oh,
we're gonna
big
bake a
chefs.
hellish pie.
Oh my gosh, a hellish pie. Those are some strong words out of our fighter representing Carlsbad here. Quick check-in. Let's see. Oh my god.
Yes.
Cobra, you're getting
Hello,
close-
Robbie Cobra?
close up.
Are you? I had a poster of Cobra.
Okay. He seems kind of checked out. But and also in the chat, Cinderoni says perhaps you could start a podcast on the cat planet called Caveman Muse. So
Muse.
maybe you could, Pepito. Have you ever even
Me?
considered such a thing? Yeah, maybe you could.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have so many podcast ideas, but this will definitely go straight to the
Priority?
top.
To the top. 100%.
Cave TV Productions is on the rise,
True.
and I think Dark Fart should have her own cat show,
Oh my gosh.
and she
The-
could have interviews with all her cats.
What's it called?
The Great Malinky.
Ooh. I don't hate that. I'm tuning in. That pops up on my
The Kitty Queen says,
on
"Soy
my-
Teresa."
my TV guide. I am there. Dark Farts loves it 100%. We all do.
It's that darn cat.
It truly is. Oh,
Damn it.
wait.
Welcome to Dark Farts.
Okay, viewers at home have no idea, but I did finally get my NPC working, so I do have samples that I can play this week, which is a real special occasion.
Yes.
And I do have a sample I would like to play. Do you have drums on yours setup? Or can you? Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I was gonna say
I
can
don't
you
know.
do a drum roll, but that's fine. That was a great introduction to my sample. Here we go. All right, thank you. And
I forgot.
there's my sample for the night. Beautiful, Pepito. What say you? Do you have any other pressing news that you
my
cannot
God.
lose?
My jaw.
Oh yeah, there it is. That is pressing. Any jaw
So
updates?
pressing. No, thank goodness.
Good. Hell yeah, man. We hate a jaw update. It's never the one we want it to be. Well, I
No
say,
news is
huh?
good.
No,
Never mind.
No. I want to hear it.
No news is good news.
Oh, for sure. Sometimes, but no news means no caveman news, and we can't have
Oh shit.
that.
Start the if I was in the chat, I would be saying start the show. So start the show.
Okay.
In 1894, James Barrett became the first and only man to be legally executed in Carlsbad, New Mexico. While standing on the gallows facing death, he had his boots thrown into the crowd because he said he didn't want to die with his boots on like his father warned he would. We take our boots off in solidarity with James Barrett.
Excellent. The show has officially started. You know what I really need to do? I need to hook something up over here, get a hook, so I can hang my boots when I take them off each week, and they can become a part of the tableau. You know.
Tableau.
You get it, right? The Nike SBSs. Those are my, I think those are Vans. Whatever. They're good shoes. SBs. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Well, Pepito, do you want to talk about amnesia?
For sure.
And
Amnesia.
Corn Freak said he's going to frame the frozen picture of Pepito. And he's not frozen to me. You're looking all right to me, Pepito. So
God bless Corn Freak.
hopefully. And Corn Freak's going to tell his kids that this is the Godfather. Not frozen to me either. Pepito, what do you know about amnesia? What's your experience? You know any amnesiacs?
I tend to find myself forgetting things.
Right. 100%.
So-
But that's that can be expected. That happens. We all become forgetful. But actually, I forgot that I did have this one other topic that I wanted to introduce to you as a little side thing before we get into amnesia stories. Pepito, I don't know if you were paying attention, but we got a very important email at our email address, which is cavemannews2026@gmail.com. Have you been keeping up on the emails we get there?
Sorting through them is sometimes difficult. If I'm alone, I feel guilty hogging them all to myself.
Exactly. You got to save some of the gems for the others, I suppose. Well, possibly you missed this one. And it's not showing up. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Here's what's up. Now this is strange. Aha. Okay. So, if I do this, then am I seeing it? Yes, there we go. Here's our email, Pepito. stand out to brands, get creator sponsorship certified. So that's our first step, Pepito. Are you prepared for us to get creator sponsorship certified?
Yes. Are we at affiliate level yet?
Yeah, we've been at affiliate level.
We've been there.
We've been there. But so yeah, what
And-
are we gonna do to attract sponsors?
We're
I
just
was
gonna
also-
have to
Yeah.
market the hell out of ourselves.
Right. Well, I had this idea. What if you said something, like what if we created clickbait? What's something popular that you could talk about really quick, and then I could clip this as a video and say, Pepito dishes about, what's popular? What's going to get
Okay.
clicks?
Okay. You know what really gets people buzzing?
What?
And there's really, you could just bend the way around people navigate it. You could say there's a secret menu to the peach.
The beach?
The peach.
Oh,
the
juicy peach.
The juicy peach secret menu, and then people will click that to learn about it, but there will be no secret menu.
Okay. I like it. Who's a popular celebrity, though?
Shane Andrews.
No, I mean, outside of Carlsbad. I just mean in general. Who's the most popular celebrity right now, honestly?
Oh, geesh. Cinderoni says Jodie Foster.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Pepito, say something about Jodie Foster, and then this can be our clip that gets us clicks. Because we'll say,
Okay.
Pepito dishes about Jodie Foster. What do you have to say? We gotta make it
Oh
look-
man.
Yeah.
That movie Contact.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was really brave of her when she got in that ship,
Right.
and then she saw her dad in alien form,
Yep. Spoilers.
and then she came back,
Right.
and it was only like 5 seconds had passed.
Right.
I just thought that was a great Jodie Foster role.
Excellent. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's our clickbait. That's we're gonna clip that and I guess title it like Pepito dishes on Jodie Foster, and then that can go viral. All right.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Okay, that was the last thing. I've just got sponsorships on the brain and trying to increase our brand. But I want to talk about amnesia. And let's meet our first contestant, Ralph. What does this little chyron say? Ralph Sipple, amnesia victim. This is 1956. I do need my little cheat sheet here. Okay, and Ralph Sipple, identity means little to hiker, which is such a cool thing to say. I wish I could be quoted in the newspaper saying that I don't care about identity, my identity, at all. So, the Carlsbad police, they say they found this this man with amnesia, and by sourcing, giving his description and looking at people from St. Louis, they think they've identified him as Ralph Stipple, and they said that he's a circus trick rider, an entertainer, a cook, and a wanderer. I mean, okay,
Wow.
Pepito.
He does a lot.
Let's do a little reenacting here. Why don't you tell me that I am those things? Say, Kondo, we found your identity, and then list those things.
Well, we found your identity, Conda, and it turns out you are, in fact, a circus trick rider, entertainer, cook, and wanderer.
Hell yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. that would be my reaction. I'd put on sunglasses and give a reaction just like that. So he's a circus trick rider. I do wonder what types of tricks he did, but that sounds like quite a life. I would love to be a trick rider and entertainer and wanderer. That's exactly, if I wish I knew about this man when I had a high school guidance counselor asking me what I wanted to be when I grew up.
Oh, yeah. I saw a guy today
Yeah? What was he
flipping
like?
trash with the spoon
Wait, what?
and yelling at it. I don't know. He was wandering, flipping trash with a spoon
Oh, yeah.
and
Awesome.
yelling at it.
Right. Wanderer. That rules. Awesome. More power to him.
Dark Fart says,
What she said.
amnesia is definitely something that seemed like it would be a problem like quicksand.
For sure. But the thing is, it actually is. And Soy Teresa asks, what kind of spoon?
Just a typical, normal silver spoon.
All right, spoon types. Name 3. Go.
Soup spoon.
Okay.
There's all sorts of spoons, right?
Teaspoon, tablespoon. Boom. Got it. I win.
Oh, damn.
I nailed it 100%. Cicerone says wooden
shit.
ladle tea. Oh my gosh. Out of the park. Home run. 100%. What else happened to Ralph Stipple? Here he is, where he's quoted saying his name means
slotted
nothing.
spoon.
What? Did you say
I was
something?
reading a comment. Sorry.
No, what was it? I want to hear it.
Dark Far said, slotted spoon.
Ah, there you go. Right. I've heard of them. Yeah, so
Spoon.
name means nothing to Ralph Stipple. And you might be wondering, how did they identify him? Because I would be wondering that too. Well, he had scars and oh my gosh, Soy Teresa says risotto spoon and caviar spoon. Oh my god. I don't know of any stream in the world that could out spoon name Caveman News. 100% the audience for spoons. It is a sight to see. But yeah, they identified Ralph, they say, according to scars and tattoos, and they only spell tattoos with 2 T's, which is really cool. I wonder what his tattoos were. They didn't really specify. Yeah. What's up with you, Pepito?
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. It looked like you were thinking about something or like staring off into the distance.
Oh, just what you were saying about his tattoos. How could you identify a man in the 50s just by his tattoos?
Right. And scars.
And scars, yes.
But he claims that he came into town and went to a cafe and he was alone. But then the police say that under sedation he said he wasn't alone, I think is what they're claiming. I don't know. Leave him alone. He's a circusman. And real quick, check in on Assistant Director Cobra. Boom. He angled himself perfectly for the camera. Looking sweet as can be. What else happened with Mr. Ralph Stipple? Oh yeah, so here's his story about what happened when he came to Carlsbad. He talked about being picked up by a 25-year-old guy in a black custom car. And so this is 1956? So 25-year-old. I'm just trying to, we know a lot about Carlsbad people. We've heard a lot of stories about Frank Kendall, Tom Bowles, Sneaky Campbell. So I'm just trying to think who would be 25 in that year. And I have no idea, but that'd be cool if he was picked up by after he was picked up. Corn Freak says, Cobra looking really satisfied after eating my arm off the other day. Yes, that is Cobra, who tried to chew his Uncle Kirby in half. But beyond that, also, he says, see, this is where it gets really strange. Pepito, can you read this? Are you able to?
Cook's clothes in it, and I had a wallet with $4 bills. Then a car came toward us with what seemed like extremely bright lights. That's the last thing I remember until I woke up lying between a railroad boxcar and a building. My bag and wallet were gone, and my head and back hurt.
Wow. Okay. That almost seems like, sounds to me like an alien encounter. You know? Like the bright light, and all of a sudden he wakes up like in a different place and like forgetting, has lost time. I don't know. Very strange, but that's his claim. And then, what is this one? This is button number 9. Oh yeah, so the police say that the area where he said he was laying down was, I can't remember what they said, but they said that there was like a white powder all over the ground, and therefore it's unlikely that he was laying down there because he didn't have any white powder on him, so they're basically calling him a liar, which is really disrespectful to a circus stunt rider. I'm still caught up on that. Circus stunt rider. What do you think type of stunts? Like, all I can picture is the people in the motorcycle ball of death. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Have we talked about the
or
ball of
trapeze.
death? Oh, okay. Yeah. He could have been a circus.
Balancing. Fire.
Right. Balancing.
Sword swallower.
Right. I could see it. And then just wandering around. I like how they listed that he was a circus. No, they said circus stunt rider. So he has to be riding.
Oh, rider.
Could be an elephant.
Horseback.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? What else is this? Okay, this is number 10.
Sipple.
Oh yeah, so this is the St. Louis cops also saying that he was a movie extra, which is, I mean, he gets cooler and cooler with every wrinkle unraveled in his life and identity. And then I did like this excerpt mainly because last week you called me a red skeleton, and I said, isn't Red Skeleton a comedian? And I looked it up after the show, and yeah, he is a comedian, and yeah, so there. He hung out with Red Skeleton. Okay, and it looks like this
Had a cool life.
this last button didn't get assigned correctly, so I'm gonna have to manually do this really quick. Okay. There we go. All right. So what's this one? Oh yeah, I thought this was really strange. They talk about his experience in St. Louis. I I glossed over the parts where he's been arrested for vagrancy in like 17 different states. But the St. Louis judge, it says, gave him a floater. What do you think that is? I wish Brother Binks was here. He's the legal expert for Caveman News. Do you know what a floater is?
Floater. Maybe someone that accompanies him.
Weird. That'd be cool. An escort. They gave him an escort. That'd be tight. How do I get back? Boom. Okay. I've learned how to do that manually pretty efficiently. Yes, unicycle. Okay. That was, yeah, that's pretty much it for Ralph. But then we have another one. There were multiple amnesia cases, which I was shocked by. As Darkfart says, you know, it seems like one of those things you hear about as a kid, and it's like something that's going to be prevalent, like quicksand, and it really isn't. Isn't that your perception as well?
Yes.
That it's rare?
It was
Well,
my perception.
I was pretty shocked to find so many stories about amnesia in Carlsbad. But a lot of them were ones like this, which I'll explain why I'm skeptical, weird about this one. What year is this? Oh, this is 1956 as well. So this is Anne Elizabeth Caldwell. And basically what happened with her is she's a student in Arizona, I believe ASU, and she just kind of disappeared. She hitchhiked into Texas, and she wasn't in any contact with her family, and they said, oh, it must be amnesia, which, hey, maybe it was, but also I think a young woman just deciding to peace out and not talk to anybody, that can't happen as well, can't it?
Yes, people leave
Yeah. So, I don't know.
without saying a word.
Exactly. Some people ghost. But they did say that she was spotted. They think she was spotted in White City. Her uncle was traveling around the Southwest, going to like Carlsbad and other places and trying to find his niece. And she was an athlete at the ASU, I believe it was, and she was about 6 foot tall, and so a 6 foot tall lady in the 1950s stood out, and yeah, so they thought they spotted her in White City. But again, you know, is that amnesia, or is that just some lady trying to get away? There are other amnesia stories like this one. Let me look at this year. Jeez, are we in 1956 again? I guess 1956 was the amnesia year, because here again we have another guy, Hanley, and he just didn't come home. And then when he did, he was like, oh, I don't remember anything. And he went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, he has amnesia. So who knows? That could be just an excuse, you know?
Yes.
I don't know.
Darfart says, come to my house, corn freak. Nooch bites my legs when he wants breakfast.
Right. I get you.
Dark Corn Freak loves sacrificing his limbs for any cats.
Oh yeah, for sure he does. And the last one I want to leave everybody with is this guy who disappeared from Carlsbad, and they found him in L.A. and he supposedly had amnesia and what does it say? Man believed to be Carlsbad resident who disappeared. No help to police in identification. That's right. He's not a snitch. He was a cab. What year is this?
Oh, 36.
36. So yeah, he was an anarchist in 1936. I believe that. That's what was really up. And Pepito, that is amnesia. Some of the amnesia stories from here in Carlsbad.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Sipple.
What?
Sipple.
Sybil? Who's that? Oh, Stipple.
Sipple.
Ralph. Yes. The Wanderer. The hero. I tried to look into mentions of his name throughout newspapers throughout the U.S., and I didn't find any more about him. And I also tried to find Elizabeth Ann Caldwell, and I found multiple old ladies with that name, but I don't know if any of them were her. So, who knows? We tried to investigate, but Pepito, that is amnesia here in Carlsbad so far.
Dark Farce asks a question in the chat.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever lie about having amnesia in a sticky situation?
Yeah, probably. It depends on the sticky situation, but if it's sticky, I'll find a way to slide out. You know. What about you, Pepito? Oh, okay. We're keeping that
Sure.
very quiet and under wraps, just like your plans for revenge on the Bulldog Brotherhood. I get it. I understand. Pepito, do you have a prayer?
Jeez. Okay.
Then what?
Oh. Oh wow. Is that Sean?
I forgot.
Okay, let's do this. Hang on. You're gonna do the prayer? I'm gonna change up my lighting. What do we have? Let's go green.
Mm-hmm.
That's more solemn. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Take it away.
Oh wow. Okay. Thank you, Lord, for another beautiful week. And another beautiful episode of Cayman News. Episode 129. Amnesia. I'd like to thank you for that time I was watching a guy's video on YouTube, and then out of nowhere, Dana popped up, serving him his papers that he was requesting during COVID era, and he was heavily masked. Thank you, Lord, for David Schwimmer. Thank you, Lord, for my continued visits to the Brother Binks turtle. And it's continuing munching on fine veggies.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for Cinderoni's awesome Cayman News t-shirt that she printed.
Oh, it's so sick.
And thank you most of all, Lord, for my father. So happy Father's Day to everyone.
Oh, yeah. They're doing that again.
and their fathers.
Yes. Happy Father's Day to all who celebrate. Beautiful, Pepito.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, oh gosh, and you have you have a guest invite and a lyric of the week. I told you not to let me forget anything, and I almost forgot to cue you up for that. What would everybody do if we didn't know what lyrics were in your heart this week, Pepito? And what if we didn't know who you wish would come on Caveman News? It'd be a travesty.
Right, it would be, and I'm glad that you remembered.
Yes. It's important to me.
Okay. I really, I think for this guest invite this week, I'd like to invite this person because they're in a lot of things. And they're incredible. I just watched Memento the other day, and he was in that, and I loved his performance in that. And it turned out that he had suffered through amnesia because I don't know, but anyways, I'd like to invite Stephen Tobolowsky. Oh, they even made a DVD or a documentary about him because he's in so many things. Stephen Tobolowsky, come to Caveman News. We invite you.
Absolutely. Gosh.
All right.
No. Yeah. Okay. I was trying to think.
He probably was.
Yeah, but I think I was thinking of somebody else. But he's in everything. He's a great actor, and I do endorse him being in Caveman News. I vote on it. Pepito, can you put your hand in?
Where am I putting my hand?
Wrong way.
Oh.
Yeah. Now to me. Put your hand on top of my hand. We're gonna go. Yeah. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Break.
We did it. Wonderful. Okay, you have a lyric?
The latency in the studio. Yes. Okay. Here I go. Sure. 575, y'all. Here we go. Eddy County. All right, because Caveman News, it brings this to you every week. Window walking downtown, feeling mighty good. And I noticed from the corner how all alone she stood. Underneath the lamplight, an angel in disguise. Lonely little runaway with teardrops in her eyes. 575, y'all. Carlsbad.
Beautiful.
Throw it up.
Throw it up.
Wait up.
Throw up the 575.
Crazy little rag doll. Her hair was wild and tossed. And I put my arm around her, 'cause I knew that she was lost. She didn't seem to notice that anyone was near, till suddenly she turned to me and whispered in my ear. Blah, 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 blah. Point me in the direction of Eddy County. I want to go home. Help me get home. Point me in the direction of Eddy County. I want to go home. Need to get home.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Golly. 575 every day, all day of my life, forever.
New Mexico all day. I do
575?
do this. 575.
We know
I
this.
do this. Pepito, that was a great lyric of the week. It was amazing. This has been a fun show, but I'm excited. We're very close. Next week, we close out Perfect Month. Pepito, I know you're going to miss Perfect Month.
Perfect.
But I don't want you to I don't want you to feel down or depressed that we're gonna go back to normal because we're gonna close out Perfect Month with an episode I'm very excited about, Pepito. Pepito, next week we initiate with episode 130, Project Mi Casita. Now, what this episode is all about is this is the battle plan for Caveman News to buy Caveman News, revamp it, make it a Caveman News restaurant, and we're going to discuss our pitch for that next week. We're going to discuss our dishes, our plans for advertising. Maybe we'll write a jingle. It is all about the Caveman News takeover of Mi Casita, and we will finally have it is our casita. Thank you, Dark Farts. We will finally have our cave menus. So,
Cave menu.
I'm excited for that. It will be
Corn Freak secret
our
sauce.
casita.
The Corn Freak meal.
Project Mi Casita. I'm excited. If any of you have any ideas, wishes for the new Mi Casita, please send them in. I'm pretty sure you all know how to reach me or Pepito or whatever. Pepito, I think that settles it. Yes, call. And you can always, let's see. I know I have the button. Let's see.
575-689-2606.
Yay.
Always feel free to call that number, leave a message on the answering machine. We will not dox you or release your phone number unless you are Sean Norris. And we've only done that 5 times or so with his many different phone numbers. But Pepito, that's it. Thank you very much for whoops, that was the wrong button. But that was good that I accidentally hit the technical difficulties button because it is technical. Have we done everything, Pepito? Is there anything we're forgetting on our amnesia episode?
No, just your Ibis drawings and
What Ibis drawings?
don't you usually do one of the next episode?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the button to close us out with our closing theme and the title card for next week. All right, thank you everybody. It is wonderful to see Pepito and all of you. We wish you a happy and healthy next week. 1312, we're Dafu. If you're here next week, then we will see you. Goodbye.
Get back here with my show.
I forgot.
New Mexico. New Mexico.